Oh, we're so sorry to hear about your brother that passed away. He gets 5 big booms. Boom! 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 Boom!
Are you fucking retarded? The hell's the matter with you?
You get in that goddamn shower, hit the bar of soap, put a little water on it, and rub it all underneath your armpits, around your balls, and your fucking asshole, would you, you smelly prick? Here's a tube of toothpaste. What you do is you pour some of this out on a little toothbrush and you scrub them fucking gimmicks in your mouth. They're called teeth. Get all that yellow shit off of them. Your breath don't smell like a motherfucker. You understand what I'm saying? Deodorant. It's a miracle worker. You put it under your fucking armpits. You get me? You fucking Viking? Last but not least, your old trusty hairbrush. This thing does a goddamn wonders if you got the fucking hair. I ain't got no fucking hair.
Yeah, I heard I got Bully Ray next week, but I don't believe it. See, I don't even have a match tonight, but I'm still working out because I have nothing else to do. What am I gonna do? That's what I do. What am I gonna do? Play the guitar?
Down to the Nyla Rose, Nyla Beast, Native Nyla Rose the Beast.
What we saw last week on AEW Dynamite.
Bam, bam! Down with the best friend, bum. Sorry. Thunder, Rosa, Thunder, she's Rosa, Thunder, she's Rosa.
Ruby Soho, Soho, Ruby Soho. I know you would love that. I knew you would love that.
Ruby Soho, Destination, no, whoa.
From Montreal to Memphis, parlez-vous français? Tell all the girls the Rouges are on their way. They don't like heavy metal, they don't like rock and roll, but all they like to listen to is Barry Manilow. They're all American boys, all American boys, all American boys. They're all American boys.
That's great. I love that clip.
I love that shit, man.
It's my favorite clip on the docket thing here. But on that note, if I can talk for 5 seconds. Welcome everyone. Yeah. See, we're keeping it real retarded. Anyway, welcome to another edition of Saturday Pin Down, baby. We got a lot to talk about today on the show. There's a lot of things that happen over the week, that's for sure.
Yeah. Some good, some really fucking stupid shit this week.
Also some really, really bad stuff too. Cough, cough, TNA. But yeah, before we get started, Trey, what you been up to today? You've been hanging out, chilling, working? What you been doing?
Just chilling. Gonna review, the plan is tonight or tomorrow, I'm gonna review the shitty new Running Man movie, which unfortunately was really disappointing. But other than that, getting the fights to the IWC, nothing much.
Yeah, same here. Just getting ready to offer all this news and stuff like that. Because like I said, there's a lot that happened. Before we get started, let's go to the chat real quick and see what we got in here. We got at Mazza Memes.
Hello, Mazza Memes.
Where's the Usos, brah? Hopefully very far away and not at a bar getting drunk and having DUIs again. That'd be a start.
Yeah.
Bring the yeet fire. No yeet.
No yeet. No. Hashtag no yeet. There's no yeet over here.
Nah. don't hate Jay. I don't hate Jay as a person, but no, I'm over his crap. That's for sure. I am
After
definitely
Saturday night's main event, especially now, I'm good.
Well, especially last night too. Almost dropping Miz on his head last night with that.
Oh, I saw that.
I don't even know what he was trying to go for. Honestly, I have no idea. Like,
what was he doing? Was he going for like the Kenton, like Kennedy used to do?
Oh, like the rolling senton,
yeah,
roll
the
through bomb, whatever. Yeah, I know
roll
you're talking
through bomb.
about. Yeah,
and then he does the swanton after.
I don't know what he. Honestly, I have no idea what he was going for. I don't know if he was trying to get his balance and hit Miz with the freaking Samoan drop or something. Or was he trying to go for an AA? I don't know what he was trying to go for, but
I don't know.
Whatever it was, Jey Uso botches again, so nothing new on that department.
Jey Uso is a walking botchamania.
He's a walking something. He's 007. 0 good matches, 0 draw, and 7 botches in one match. So that's for sure. But let's see. We got Gravy D. What's up, Gravy?
Up, Gravy?
We got Last Toxic Male.
Last Toxic Male. What's going on?
About to be a perk. Yeah. Then we have God. Your boy Smash JT.
Oh, I've seen you around. Your boy Smash JT. I've seen you around.
Don't know anything about wrestling. But if Stuttering Craig, I can't say it with a straight face. Trey, you want to read that quick? I can't do it.
All right, I'll try. Don't know anything about wrestling, but if Stuttering Craig loves wrestling, then I do too. Also, Call is still a loser, and I won the debate. Oh my god!
Well, you're in luck.
Oh.
Craig knows nothing about wrestling too, so there's that too.
Yeah, Craig's a retard about wrestling. Yeah, he's not who you go for wrestling. So you came here though, so that's good.
Yeah. So if you want to know about a couple things, stay here to the channel. It's gonna be good. Let's see. We also got Last Toxic Male. Oh geez, how much? I know it's a syringe, but I don't know if it's the roids or the gas or whatever the case is trying to be for that emoji. Yeah.
Roids.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think Jericho's on the gas. I could be wrong, but I don't think he would be because he's coming back.
I guess a little quick thing on Jericho. I mean, he posted a picture like a week ago, and he looks fine. Looks all right.
Yeah, he looks all right. Yeah, he looks okay. He looks a lot better than he did in his first AEW run. That's for sure.
But we better not see any AEW Jericho, and I'll go more into it later when we get to the Jericho section. But
yeah. Also got Jack of All Casuals. Excuse me.
What up, Jack? How's it going, Jack?
Yeah, right there. Yeah, that botch was terrible. Like I said, I have no idea what he was trying to go for. I still don't. I've tried to figure it. I've watched that clip like 6 times. I'm like, I just can't figure out what he's trying to do here. But yeah. Blabs needs to see that Steve Austin. Yeah, she does, because let's just be real. There's a lot of people at side scrollers in the chat probably do stink. Let's just keep it 100.
Yeah.
All right. Let's keep it at 100, baby. Who's the bald guy? Someone who's actually made more money than Craig and Smash JT's actually ever combined.
He's probably the GOAT of greatest wrestler of all time to me. Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yeah.
So that's who the bald guy is.
Definitely made a lot more money than Stuttering Craig. So that's for sure.
Yeah. Yep.
Her Dark Side Trill.
Oh my god. No.
Oh god.
Oh fuck, man.
Last Toxic Male again. I can bust a nut to this song. It's a good song. I don't know. A lot of people give it crap, but if you guys actually hear the actual finished product with him and Jim Johnson, it's a banger.
Jimmy
honestly.
Hart, dude. His voice in that song is like, holy shit. I'm like, dude. Every time he plays, I just jam. I was like, okay.
I think there's a clip of him singing "Sexy Boy," which is hilarious, but it's pretty funny because he wrote that song with Jim Johnston. So Yeah.
He wrote a lot of iconic themes.
Not a fan of his mullet.
Not a fan of his mullet. Okay. All
I
right.
don't know. I don't know who they're retaining to, but yeah. Did Cream forget his passport? No, Cream will be here later on. He had a couple things to do because going to cover something that happened in his country a couple of days ago between WWE and Canada. So stay tuned for that one. What else we got here? No way, Jay. Yeah.
Jay's. We're not. I don't know if we're gonna do a full award show, but I guess I'll spoil my worst superstar of the year. It's Jay. So.
Yeah. Stuttering Craig taught me everything that I know about wrestling. Well, then you are desperately, desperately lost. Good
You
Lord.
are to be lost. Yeah, you know nothing.
No.
I don't even think he knows about the Attitude Era like that. He probably barely knows who Ken Shamrock is.
Hot take. I don't think he knows anything about games either, but that's just me.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Does WCW exist?
No, it hasn't existed since 2001.
It's been gone for almost
24
26
years.
Yeah, 25
years.
Yeah.
Yep, it's been gone for a while.
It's like Craig's hair. It disappeared, but somehow it came back. But in WCW case, no, it didn't come back. But yeah. 5 letters, 1 word.
Botch. Yes. 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 That's good. That's a good one.
Yeah, just go to Atlanta. Yeah. Yeah. For real. Y'all think I could be no, I don't think you could. No, I don't know. No, I don't.
Just
Sorry.
no. Just no. Yeah, I'll just say no to that, brother. It's a no for me, dog.
That's a no for me, dog. Don't work for me, brother. Even though I wouldn't mind to see him against Rampage Jackson, like he said he was going to smack him, call him a little whatever he said he was going to call him.
Yeah.
Craig says we're changing the culture. Yeah, he's definitely changing the culture. He's a certain word that people can't say, but all I can say is it rhymes with baguette. So there's that.
British cigarette. If you know what a British cigarette is, chat.
Yeah. But all right, let's get into it, Trey. So you know what's not fake? This coming out yesterday.
I wish it was.
SmackDown's going back to 3 hours on January the 2nd of 2026. I don't know how I feel about this. I hate this with a passion. I don't like it at all.
Do they remember that SmackDown was 3 hours earlier this year and it was still not really that great?
It didn't work. I don't know why they're going back. Well, I know from a revenue standpoint, yeah, they're going for 3 hours because it's actually pretty good for them because they'll make money. They'll make more money on the 3rd hour and stuff like that. I get it. But we saw this from the beginning of the year when they did this in it was March or February or something like that.
Yeah.
February, March, something like that. It just wasn't working out. It's just like they don't have the roster to do 3 hours. They just don't. And I don't understand.
Much, Jack. Yeah, they show our ads. That's literally it.
Yeah.
Like
I don't care for this at all. I think this is from a wrestling fan, this is a bad move because honestly, SmackDown had probably only 2 good SmackDowns. The one in Chicago was really good.
The one where Cena did the pipe bomb. But I don't even know, was the whole show good or was it just that segment?
Oh, that I think that segment was only the saving grace of that show. Like the one they did in Chicago. What was the one? You know what?
Was that the one where Logan Paul came in to Cena's entrance?
No, that's the one that. Well, this year there was the one when he Cena took on Sami Zayn. Remember, and they had the DQ finish. But
some of the SmackDowns before Mania were all right.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, you know what I'm thinking about that. That was last year's SmackDown when friggin' that was when friggin' Punk was feuding against McIntyre because remember he came out and called the he called the MFTs the fake Usos and a cosplay tribal chief. You remember that?
Yeah.
I forgot that was last year. That wasn't even this year. Good lord. But yeah, like I said, I'm not a big fan of this move at all. The only thing I can think of is like they're gonna call some people out from NXT. But again, if you call some people out from NXT, what are you gonna do with them? Honestly,
Well, they already did one, right? Lash Legend.
yeah, but I mean, like, which
A
I'm
good
fine
one.
with. Yeah, like
I'm
I'm fine with her coming up to the SmackDown women's roster because they definitely need more blood on that show for the women's division because it's bad. Well, honestly, all the divisions I can feel that way, but
on SmackDown. Yeah, dude.
definitely the women's division is pretty weak on SmackDown, and
You
they
got
need new
just
blood.
Jade. You got Jade now, and then what? Bianca comes back. I have no interest in a Bianca Jade feud. And what a 3-hour SmackDown. We already didn't really
Honestly,
like the 3-hour Raws. Remember that?
honestly, the only thing I can think of is this: if they do the whole Jade versus Bianca thing, I honestly want to know can she get a good match out of her? That's my thing. Can you get a good match out of Jade? Honestly,
We'll
because it's like
see.
because I mean that's like she's not had a good banger this year anyways at all. Like maybe it's her best match, which is not even like say
Naomi at
much. But
Mania
yeah, that match in WrestleMania, but like still though, it's just like she wrestled against Tiffany Stratton. That
3
sucked.
times, and they all were mid. I didn't think the match at SummerSlam was shit, but it was very mid. It was just like,
It was just there. It's like okay, whatever, cool. Don't really
and
care.
that
That's just me.
atrocious triple threat, dude, she was part of, where she got the injury.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that.
And then she
But
can't cut promos. I don't know, man. And then
I think she
what?
can when she is like when she is that freaking baddie, like I when she was like in an AEW, like she was really good at that point. I enjoyed her like promos there for a little while. Not much, but I did enjoy some of her promos. But yeah. Uh trying to find this real quick. Sorry, chat. Give me a minute. It's my computer's acting
Um,
stupid now. There's that.
but like what? Cody. Then you got the WWE title situation. What are we doing with that?
Yeah. Well, I know one thing though, Trey. I know that these two guys are gonna be probably busy with each other on in the Hollywood sphere. So let's get into that real quick. We'll talk about it. You want to read that for the chat, Trey?
I can't believe I saw this the other day, but Roman Reigns and CM Punk will team as Zebra buddy cops in the upcoming Zootopia 2.
Zootopia 2. I saw this and I'm just like, what?
What? Yeah, that
Like,
was the most random shit I saw all week. Huh?
yeah, that for two like honestly, like I know I know probably don't I know Roman said some stuff about Punk personally. And I know they're not like recording with each other in the same room or nothing like that. So I'm not saying anything like that. But my point being is it's pretty funny now how those guys teamed up last year at Survivor Series. Now Disney's trying to make money off of their like chemistry a little bit, I guess you can say, which I found
Yeah,
to be funny.
they were
But
funny in the fucking war games. Their little bits where like
yeah,
Roman blocked Punk from coming out, and then Punk just stepped aside Roman and took his
yeah,
spot. That was fun. That shit
yep,
was funny.
yeah. It
And
was.
then
I
they
like
were
that.
good in the triple threat, obviously, this year.
Yeah,
I'm wondering though if this is a way to. I think it's gonna be Roman and Punk at Mania. So I do think Roman's
uh,
ready to rumble. Honestly, I
yeah.
feel like
I'm thinking.
they're almost spoiling it now.
Well, I mean, honestly,
Which I'm
Roman doesn't
fine
even.
with. If they do that, I'm cool with that. Let's be real. It was probably gonna originally be Roman and Seth. What's the
Yeah,
next
probably.
best thing, right? Roman and
Yeah,
Punk. I'm cool with it.
I don't have a problem with it. It's just my point being is it's like I get what we're doing, but I mean,
Is this how you're
trying
gonna
to think
do
of one.
it in a Zootopia 2 movie? I'm just like, why?
Like, I have no doubt that the promos are going to be good. That's for sure. The promos are going to be really good. The match itself is going to be good. Just like I just thought that was like really random when I saw this. I'm like, oh, all right, cool. But I was like, that's kind of weird that they're just.
I'm not. Yeah, they're just in the movie.
We're you know, Punk said in the red carpet event. Apparently, he said we're Zebroskis, and I'm just like, what?
Wait,
What'd
what?
you say?
The fuck you just say? What? Yeah, the fuck you just say to me right now? Zebra. Okay. All right.
Yeah. But you know, someone Trey that we definitely know that's coming to WWE, and his name is well, Trey, you want to do it for us? You want to do the intro for him?
Oh, say his name and he appears.
Yeah. Do you believe in Joe Hendry?
Yeah, I believe in Joe Hendry. Yeah.
Well, apparently, so does the WWE. Joe
Yep.
Hendry's officially signed with the WWE. This came out on Thursday night, Friday morning.
Thursday.
Yeah.
Thursday, yeah, I think it was Thursday.
Yeah.
And I'll admit, I thought he was going to make his debut at the Rumble, but let's be real, they spoiled Solo's opponent on Raw. Let's just get that out the way. It's going to.
Well, I had an idea, which I said, I don't know, like, if they keep on saying it's going to be someone out of the company or NXT, right? Like, that's what they're, like, saying. So I guess technically he would be NXT, which I don't have a problem with. And we'll get into it in a minute if I can find the freaking article. John Cena apparently is going to be having an open challenge match at Madison Square Garden, defending the Intercontinental Championship. So my thing is this. Would it be kind of funny to see Joe Hendry challenge John Cena for the Intercontinental Championship at Madison Square Garden? Either way, if he loses or wins, that's a big accomplishment. You're wrestling against John Cena.
And that's your debut.
Yeah, on the main roster. Well, I mean, technically the second time, because remember he wrestled against Randy at WrestleMania, but still.
Randy at WrestleMania and the Rumble, and he was in the Rumble.
Yeah,
but I guess as an official member of like the actual roster.
Yeah, but like still though, Joe Hendry versus John Cena at Madison Square Garden, and you know you're having his last match at the Garden, winner, lose or draw. You're having John Cena's last match at the Garden. You know how freaking great that would be for someone to even put more stock into him.
That'd be a rub. Yeah, yeah.
Like that's like the ultimate like dream for somebody, dude. Like I'm wrestling against John Cena's last match at WrestleMania or on Monday Night Raw. His last appearance will be as an active performer at the Garden.
And let's get this out the way too. This was an eventuality.
Oh yeah, it was definitely coming. We all knew that. Yeah, I thought his deal wasn't going to be done until
the end of the year. That's why I thought he was going to show up. He was going to debut in the Rumble like Jordan Grace did.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. Because since they're going to be in, the Rumble's going to be in Saudi Arabia.
And I thought, they'll just have him show up in NXT for the remainder of the year randomly, and that's going to be how they set it up. But I guess pull the trigger now, right?
Yeah, he's still hot right now. Like he's still hot with the fans. Fans still like him. I know a lot of people are like, oh, he's starting to cool off. I don't see that happening.
I don't agree. Every clip from NXT when he appears, he gets a pretty good pop.
Yeah. Oh yeah, always. Like he's always.
Obviously, we're not going to say he should be like world champion. No. Like he should be like, I don't know. I wouldn't mind him having like the IC title for like a little bit.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Like I said, I mean, like him working against John Cena at the Garden would be something fantastic. Like I said, for a guy like him who's going to be in WWE's system for a while, you get him to elevate a little bit. 'Cause, I mean, like I said, he worked against Randy Orton. He was in the Royal Rumble this past year. Now he's having John Cena's last match at Madison Square Garden. That's pretty freaking big. Like that's a full circle moment for me. Like for John Cena and Kurt Angle, honestly, like Kurt Angle
and then
the open challenge and
ruthless aggression. I hope Cena actually says that too.
I think he will.
Yeah, I need that. And plus, I think he would have faced. Think about it, he would have faced Randy Orton and John Cena in the same year.
Yeah, and I think the promos will be good between him and Cena too. Like Joe can be like trying to be funny, and like Cena like laughs, but like he's like, does he always typically does fine speech, You're gonna play game. You're gonna make jokes. You're gonna nut up and shut up and fight. You have that ruthless aggression. And here's my thing: if Joe Hendry just like he pisses off Joe Hendry to to do something like physically. If he's gonna smack Cena, you better jump on him quick. Don't do this whole freaking smack and like stand there for 5 seconds and then tell Cena to come on. Jump on him and pounce on him like a pit bull that sees a steak. Get on him and get on him quick.
Yeah, I can't wait for if this happens, obviously. And plus, there's feuds. I can't believe to say this, but him and Logan Paul would probably be an interesting feud.
Well, like I said, Craig doesn't know nothing. Like I said, this guy's actually made money more than Craig, so there's that too.
Cena was the guy for a reason for a long time.
I've said this before, and you know what? We're going to talk about it because I'm going to try to find that article anyways because I think it's a good segue. I've said this, and people can give me hell for it, but it's the truth. I think John Cena is the greatest WWE superstar that WWE's ever produced. When I say that is because he had a longer run than Bruno, he had a longer run than Hogan, he had a longer run than Austin did.
And
being the top guy of the company. Cena was champion, like he was the guy from like 2005 all the way until 2000,
to like
probably
15.
2018 probably, right?
2018. Now I know Trey is signed with that team. Or I didn't mean to say you. I mean, here's the thing, Jack. Objectively,
I really do.
Objectively, like obviously, if we're going our personal goes, my goat's Austin, right? But he has a point. John Cena, even some of the bad stuff. Obviously, I showed Tyler the Star Wars promo the first time a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, that promo's terrible. But I can't blame him because you know what? He's doing what he's told. He's doing what he's asked to do. I can't blame the guy for doing it.
And he cut good promos still that same year. Like, I mean, obviously that was the same year he had the stuff with The Rock, and obviously had a little bit of a feud with Punk.
I still remember the freaking cringe promo he did in 2010. He's like, in 2010 or 2011, like, it was when I think Sheamus was the WWE champion or whatever. At one point, like they were going to that Money in the Bank match, and he's like, "Bologna, fudge, and mustard. I haven't been in this match since my my Minecraft or not Minecraft. What's the World of Warcraft game?" And he's like telling the announcer general manager, like, "Yeah, you tell him to send me an email at hotpants*64 or whatever the email was." Like, right? Those are cringe. I'm not saying like that. I'm just saying no, business standpoint and for a top guy standpoint. Cena was the guy had a longer run than all those guys had. And probably, and I'm not saying that Cena's the greatest worker of all time by any shape of the imagination. But I do think that he's had some really good matches in his career that you can probably there's a handful. And I'm not saying that towards Austin. I'm not towards him and Edge, him and Punk, or him and
I'm gonna throw him and RVD from One Night Stand 06.
Yeah, I mean him and Shawn Michaels. Him and Shawn had some good matches. Him and like Punk had good matches. Him and Edge had, or him and Punk had great matches. Edge had great matches.
Him and Edge had probably the best one-on-one TLC match.
Yeah. I'm just trying to think of everyone else top of my head. AJ Styles. You can't put
AJ Styles.
Like I said, he's been a top guy.
Had some good matches with Triple H. I mean, I'm gonna be real. I love their Night of Champions though, and their WrestleMania match from 22.
Yeah, and like last Talks of Mail just said, and Jack too. Yeah, right here. Yeah, he's definitely top 10. Yeah, definitely. And even if you're going to go for WWE, like if you're going to go like WWE only, Cena's definitely top 5. Out of all those guys, he's top 5. You put him up there with The Undertaker. You put him up there with Triple H. You put him up there with Rock. You put him up there with Austin. You put him up there with, arguably for the 5th, Hogan, right?
Yeah.
So, but if you're talking about WWE Mount Rushmore, to me it goes this: Hogan, Bruno, Austin, Cena, And I think when everything's said and done, I think Roman Reigns will be in that top 5.
Yeah, Roman's gonna be the 5th. He'll be the 5th.
Because, like I said, people give him a lot of crap too. Or Roman's like, "Oh, we're getting pushed down our throats about that." Blah blah blah. Well, guess what? Roman, at his first few years, it was bad. We're not gonna lie about that. The promos were terrible.
But he put on still good matches. I mean, AJ Styles, Extreme Rules,
he
2016.
put on some really good matches. That's not that's not what. Yeah, but
it
he
was
was still
a character.
a guy. Yeah,
they had him in the fucking Shield gear. Still, it was just the Shield theme that was basically just revamped. They just twisted the audio, but it was just the Shield theme. I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, but like I said though, he was. Yeah, but no one in the history of WWE has ever had a guy who's been like that reliable for the company.
That long.
Besides getting injured, Cena never took a day off. The guy was there, showed up every time.
And even when he was injured, how long was he injured? Remember his 08 injury where he came back in a couple months at Survivor Series?
The Royal Rumble. That one too.
Yeah. Same with the Rumble. Yeah.
Yeah. Broke his
neck. They thought he was going to miss WrestleMania 24. That's how bad the injury was. And then he comes back at the Rumble.
Mr. T is definitely sharing what Trey's smoking. Well, hey, you can disagree with it, but it's the truth.
Jack has that John Cena hate. He's the 2010 John Cena hater. I don't blame you though.
Yeah, he was. He definitely was. But I think we should maybe move on. But here's what Cena wrote on Monday night. Trey, do you want to read that for the people? If I can enhance it just for a second, if I can find it again. Hold on for 1 second. Let me do this.
Okay, I see it. Okay. Thank you, Boston. It meant as much to be able. Wait, I think I submitted it too much. I didn't even enhance it too much. It's a little blurry for me. Oh, there you
go. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to. I'm trying to find it. I got a lot. Like I said, chat. We got a lot to cover. I got a lot of tabs. So just bear with me just for a second. I'm trying to find it. It's acting goofy. Hold on. Where is this at? I just had it 5 seconds ago. Hold on. Stand by. Good Lord. Where is this at? There we go. Okay. John Cena comments after wrestling the final time in Boston last night meant more than I could ever express. Thank you, Boston. Here's the tweet. So I wanted to bring that up because, like I said, we Trey and Cream covered the whole John Cena winning the IC title on Monday. I wasn't there, so yeah. You want to read that, Trey?
Thank you, Boston. It meant so much to be able to, for one last time, to be allowed an opportunity to do what I love in a place I love, surrounded by those I love. Our performances are only meaningful if you, the audience, invest in us and decide they are. The smile on my face and awe in my eyes in this small clip is an honest show of grateful disbelief and appreciation for all you've ever invested in me. Last night meant more than I can express. Thank you, Boston. Okay, good little message from Cena there.
Yeah, and plus I didn't find the tweet, but he also said on X that he is definitely going to be having his last match on Monday at MSG, like we were just talking about with Joe Hendry. So that should be interesting. But you know what? Someone else, Trey, who's talking about retirement, I think we should talk about if I can find it. Someone else is jumping on retirement train. So we can't play
the original 07 Cena hater.
So we can't obviously show the clip because if we do, TNA will strike us, so we can't do it. But besides Hiroshi Tanahashi, John Cena, and AJ Styles all retiring within the few months of each other, Dirty Dango or Johnny Curtis or whatever name he's going in by now at TNA announced last night that he is definitely going to be retiring at Genesis. If I can find the freaking article. Give me 1 second. It's acting stupid again. I don't know why it's playing. It's got no audio. I think we'll be okay. But
yeah.
Hang on. Yeah, like sorry about that. It's acting stupid again. But yeah, I mean, he had a decent career. I'm not gonna say like he was like,
Yeah,
oh my god, he was one of the greatest of all time, but definitely he was a good hand. He's been in the I think he said he's been in the business like for 27 years or 20 something years. It's been a long time, but
it's been a while.
yeah,
Because
but
I mean, he was in that 2010 NXT, if you remember, when it was the fucking
oh yeah, I
competition
remember.
show.
Yep, I remember.
Then,
And plus, he
then
was
he
in
came,
TNA too back in the day for the
yeah, then
Asylum
he
days.
came
He was
in
there too.
as Fandango, which that lasted for like really a year. He was a little older.
Yeah.
People liked the song.
Well, I mean, he's got one thing for him. He beat Chris Jericho at a WrestleMania. So
Yeah,
there-
yeah, he beat
there's that.
Jericho at 29. Yeah,
Even though no one knew who he was, and all of a sudden he just comes there and beats Jericho at Jersey. But still, though, like I said, wish him luck. But it's probably his best stuff he ever did was probably when he was teaming up with Tyler Breeze as the
yeah.
Dirty Cops or whatever the gimmick was, right?
Breezango, I think is what their name
Breezango.
was. Breezango.
Yeah. Yep. But yeah. So happy retirement to him in January.
Yeah,
That's right around
good.
the corner. So
Yeah,
I don't think a lot of people will miss him. I'm not trying to be I'm not trying to be
Yeah.
that guy, but I mean,
but it's
still,
just honest. Yeah, I mean, and then he went to TNA for a while. So
Yep. Trey, you want to talk about someone who's being like really whiny about her return?
let's get into this soft bitch.
Give me 1 second, chat. Like I said, I got a lot of tabs, and I'm trying to find it. So, a second. Sometimes I hate my computer. I really do. Here we go. Here it is. I found it. Okay. Again, keeping it real professional here. It takes us about 5 minutes to find the article, but we're getting there. We're getting there, guys.
We'll get there. Nikki Bella spoke about the negative chant she received Monday in Boston. The hate is so gross. Like even some of the chants that I got on Raw this week in Boston, it's the same. I feel awful. The people treat her has always felt forced on her. She's shit. So this is like
The hate's so
Nikki
gross. Like even
said.
some of the chants that I got last night, like
Hold on.
it's
Okay,
the
I thought I
same.
heard some chants I didn't like
Sorry,
when I was
couldn't stop it,
watching.
Trey.
But honestly,
It's
I think they
acting
got
stupid.
all
picked
good.
up more on TV or
It's
I
probably
was
better
just
hearing
too
her
in my
anyway.
moment that I didn't even know. I didn't even hear it, to tell you the truth. Till I think Mom told me.
No,
and then
Mom
I just
didn't know.
left.
I
No,
thought
Okay, so I'm going to restart this chat. I'm sorry. I don't know what they said because this is the first time of me hearing this. So I don't know what the fans chanted. Like I said, Twitter video is acting really stupid right
Cena
now.
left you. Cena left you. That's what the chant
Oh,
was.
Cena left. Okay. Well, okay. I'm gonna let it play, but yeah, hold on. We'll talk about it when it gets done.
We'll let this
the
bitch
hate's
talk.
so gross. Like even some of the chants that I got last night, like it's
okay,
the
I
same.
thought I heard some chants I didn't like when I was watching.
But honestly, I think they got picked up more on TV or I was just too in my moment that I didn't even know. I didn't even hear it, to tell you the truth. Till I think Mom told me.
No,
and then
Mom
I just
didn't know.
left.
I
No,
thought I heard it.
Mom. Oh. Or then was it you? I don't know. Maybe it was you guys on the group text. So, but Boston's an amazing crowd. It was so fun.
No better crowd.
Yeah. But it's nice.
Okay.
Also, one thing, didn't you just turn heel? Now all of a sudden you're kissing the fan's ass in the end. What was that? What? You just turned heel.
Okay, here's my thing about this real quick. Okay? Here's my thing. One,
Yeah.
I think it's the other way around. I think she left him. I don't know.
Yeah,
I didn't
she
watch
left
that
him.
stupid show. Yeah, I didn't watch that stupid show. Two, she's in John Cena's hometown. They literally just watched him win the Intercontinental Championship, and they booed the freaking crap out of him for years when he was in Boston. Number one. Number two, you should have saw this coming. You're in Boston. Like, Of course, it's gonna be a pro John Cena crowd. They just saw what they saw, so of course they're gonna say that to you. But God, I don't even know how to say this.
It's
I'm
just
not a
soft
fan.
as dog shit. I've never
Yeah.
been a fan of her either, but it's just
Yeah,
you're a
I don't.
heel.
Yeah,
Dude,
my thing is,
Sean got remember the shit Sean got chanted at him? He got called British cigarette by the crowd all the time.
Yeah, he got called homophobic slurs. My thing is this: if you paid your money, you can say what you want. You know what I mean? If you can look, especially now, if you can afford WWE TKO prices, then you should definitely say what you want to say.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
But just don't let it be, just don't let it be like violence or I want you to, can't say the word, but I want you to get off in Minecraft, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. That's
Yeah.
when you take it too far. But of course, the fans are gonna say this stuff. They've been saying stuff for years. Like, remember when John Cena got injured with his injury? After
hell, it was no SummerSlam. It was after the Bryan match.
Yeah, and he's like, I'm gonna be out for a while. I tore my pec, and everyone freaking cheered. They loved
cheered.
It. They loved it.
Or what
It's
about Die Rocky Die? Remember that?
Yeah, in Minecraft.
It's funny, Stephanie McMahon talked about it recently, how she loved the slut chant as a heel.
Well, I mean, she was a little slutty. I mean,
that was the character. But it fit though. She didn't complain about it. She's like, I'm a heel, so I'm gonna welcome these chants. I mean, hell, look at the shit Lita got back in 2004 and 2005, even 2006. Jesus.
Yeah, even freaking Edge. He got called a homewrecker and freaking
How many dude? Triple H constantly got called an asshole every week for a while.
Yeah.
They do the asshole. I do miss that chant, by the way. Not gonna lie.
And they did the freaking, like I said, the homophobic slur.
Oh yeah, they called Sean a fucking British cigarette, bro.
Yeah. Yep.
They went at him, dude. Like, you're a heel. You're supposed to get booed.
Yep.
I don't know.
I think it's kind of soft skin, and like you got Bray saying, "Well, there's some chants I didn't like." Well, it's like, okay, you didn't like it, but what are you going to do about it? It's freedom of speech. You can say anything you want in this country. Like I said, you pay your ticket. If they're making noise, who gives a crap? Number one. Number two, if you're offended, I'm sorry you're thin-skinned. It's a freaking work. All right, get over it. It's a work. Yeah. It's not people out. Some people probably feel that way, but still, though, if they're there in your arena, right, they're going to say what they're going to say. So it is what it is. Like her freaking husband, like, what was his thing back in the day? You're going to get your bleeping head kicked in. Everyone loved that chant. So I guess they said it like now in front of like Daniel and his kids or something like that. She have a problem with that too now. I don't know.
I mean, John Cena, like you said, and he wasn't even a heel.
No.
When he got the chance.
Nope. I don't know, man. I do not know. But I do know one thing. Eddie Guerrero, if I can find the article, is getting his own day in El Paso. Give me 1 second, Trey. If you want to banter with the chat just for a minute, I gotta find this real quick.
I agree, Last Oxmo. If you're thin-skinned, you're not suited for the wrestling industry. Like, you're not. Like, that's the whole point. Like I mentioned, you have so many guys who got way worse chants. The Die Rocky chant stuff, Die Rocky Die stuff, Rock wasn't a heel when he got those. He was like a babyface. They just hated him. So, I don't know. And then Eddie Guerrero, it's been 20 years since Eddie died. It still hits, 20 years later, one of the GOATs of all time. Fuck it, Smash GT.
Okay, sorry about that, chat. I was trying to find it, but yeah. Excuse me. Trey, you want to read that real quick for the chat if you can?
The office of City Councilwoman Diana Ambroca has announced that Tuesday, November 18th, 2025, will be proclaimed Eddie Guerrero Day in El Paso, Texas. the city council will hold an official proclamation ceremony to honor the life, legacy, and impact of the WWE Hall of Famer. The event will take place at City Hall starting at 9 a.m. Fans who wish to attend are encouraged to show your support by wearing their wrestling persona or luchador mask and bringing friends and family. For those who can't make it in person, the ceremony will be streamed live on the City of El Paso social media accounts. This is cool. You know what I mean? It's been 20 years since,
Yeah, I was gonna say that. You would have thought they would have done this earlier. Like,
yeah, I thought they would have did this even 10 years ago.
well, not probably maybe like a year after Eddie passed away. Honestly, I'm
Yeah,
surprised that the City of El Paso has not done this. But yeah, but I mean, this is cool. I mean, it's about that's what's always funny to me. I'm not saying this like to be like that, but it's like we celebrate Eddie, but we don't celebrate Benoit at all. Like that's a divisive situation there. Everyone can agree Eddie's arguably loved by everybody. So
yeah,
there's that. But I wouldn't be surprised if like some Chris Benoit fans go, it's like, oh well, he needs to get his own day in Calgary or whatever. It's like,
nah.
Don't know about that one, buddy.
Nah. If you know what he did, you know what he did. No.
You know what he did. If you don't, Google it. Especially you, Smash JT. You Google it.
Google it. But yeah, this is cool. Eddie's a legend. I can't believe it's been 20 years already, though.
Well, hold on, Smash. You can't really say that because you don't get bashed. You actually get bashed by everybody because you're trash. You suck. You're so irrelevant. You didn't go to the Content House in Florida.
So irrelevant.
Let's just be real. Let's just be real. Craig left him to get roasted by Colin Moriarty. What was his name?
Moriarty. Yeah.
He got roasted. That's why Craig left him. It's like, yeah, you're not relevant to be here at the Content House. Let's just keep it at 100. All right. But speaking of someone who's passed away for 20 years and still relevant, Eddie, I'm happy for this. I'm excited for this. I'm happy as a wrestling fan that someone's actually showing
that promo, man. He cut to Brock before No Way Out is still one of the greatest promos of all time.
I think you got to do a lot more than just shill for Craig. You might have to give him an old tuggy, sucky. That wouldn't surprise me. But yeah. Yeah. Okay. What else do we want to talk about, Trey? There's a lot to go on. There's a lot that I gotta freaking do this. Good Lord, we're gonna be here for a while. You know what? This is relevant. Hold on. Sorry. Let's talk about this, dude. You want to talk about someone who's relevant, who probably that Starting Craig loves to hang out with if he could, and so Smash JT. Let's talk about Hangman Adam Page. He's a real man. He's a real man. Yeah. He's a real man. All right. You want to read that, Trey?
I'm just gonna read the quote.
Yeah. We don't need it. Yeah, we don't need all of it. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like in professional wrestling, historically, it has been the case that the men's division has been billed as, the world champion. To me, that always seemed like if you have to specify, that's one for the women and the other one's the world championship. It felt like it created this hierarchy. Shut the fuck up, Hangman. Anyway, where one, you're telling the viewer and the audience that one of them is more important than the other, and I don't think that way. That our fans feel no, we still feel like that. I feel like specifying myself as men's world champion. Oh my god. You also probably anyway. Maybe kind of just ask people to stop and think whether it's the fans, the audience, or whether it's people involved in wrestling, decision makers, or the wrestlers themselves. I've always tried to institute the small changes in the world that I'm involved in the world more representative of how I feel it truly is or should be. God, what a cuck. What a fucking cuck. Yeah, he's virtue signaling. Yeah, it's a virtue signal last talk to me. I don't think he believes in shit.
Yeah, we don't get political here on the channel, but he's a very far left individual. Let's just be real. He really is. He's a far left guy. If you have to specify which world championship is what, okay, like Obviously, we
Dude.
know what gender you are, dude. If you
Yeah.
wasn't that gender, you would have been the women's champion. So I mean,
Yeah.
you're almost there. You wear
You might as well be there, Hangman.
I mean, you
Fuck
wear freaking butterfly jeans for God's sake, and then say how tough you are. But yeah, that would have been a great movie, Trey, if John Wayne wore butterfly freaking jeans, just come out there with a slur and just come out. That would have been a great movie.
But fucking, I don't know. This is just such virtue signaling. No one has a problem saying the women's title or the women's world title and the WWE championship or the
Yeah.
world championship. No one has a problem with this outside of you, Hangman.
Yeah, he just does this crap because he's irrelevant. Like I said, he's irrelevant. Yeah, that's true too. Because there are definitely some. There's a reason why they're called the sickos for some reason. There's a reason why. But let's talk about another sicko. Let's talk about the main sicko for AEW. President and owner, booker, vice president, founder, friggin' terrible booker, everything in between, cocaine addict, friggin' Tony Khan.
Tony Khan. Tony.
If you guys remember last week, we covered this. So AEW is coming out with another championship for their division called the International Championship, which is basically the same title that the NWA has right currently and always have in the past. And now Tony Khan is making another championship for his freaking company. Oh, good Lord. Trey, you want to read this what he said about Billy Corgan?
I ended up having a nice conversation about it with the president of the NWA, Billy Corgan. The NWA National Championship has a great history of its own. When we created a national championship, it's all NWA wrestlers saying we have a national title. AEW is a separate company and we have our own lineage. I have a lot of respect for him and what he's doing. I love the traditions of pro wrestling, and I have had a nice talk with Billy. We haven't talked in a long time, and it's good for him to do this. I respect him in the NWA for trying to do something different here. We brought pro wrestling back to TBS. That doesn't mean shit, Tony. But there are a lot of promotions that had history on TBS before, one of them being the NWA. I think it's great that Billy is trying to keep that tradition alive and revive it. We had a really nice talk about this. To any wrestlers anywhere in the world, particularly in the NWA, you might be happy to hear Billy and I had a nice talk about this. I'm sure he would say the same. God damn, Tony, how many times are you going to say you and Billy had a talk? For fuck's sake.
He said that 3 times in one sentence.
Yeah,
My
dude,
God.
yes. He said it like 3 times. Like, we know you had a conversation, Tony. Holy shit.
Wow. Okay. Well,
yeah,
again,
they have all the ROH titles. The last talks, yep.
Yeah, they got all the Ring of Honor tag titles, or they got all the Ring of Honor titles. AEW. I honestly, I think we counted last week. I think they got like freaking 15 belts there or something like that, right?
15. WWE doesn't even have 15. Too much, but not 15. I can tell you
Like
that.
honestly, if we count this, let's see. We got the world title, the women's title, the TBS title, TNT title, tag team title, international title.
This title now.
This title, the women's tag titles. What else is there in that freaking company?
Is the FTW title still a thing?
No, that's retired, which was another company's freaking belt, but somehow, yeah, we're gonna. Never mind. Anyways, I think we already said tag titles, right?
Yeah.
So right now, off the top of my head, that's 8 belts.
Right, I will be right back.
Yeah. So right there, that's 8 freaking belts. Then you count Ring of Honor. There's the Ring of Honor World Championship, the Television Championship. Let's see what else they got. Tag title the tag titles, the women's TV title, the women's world title, the Pure Championship. What else they got? Good Lord. Again, they've got way too freaking many belts. It's just, God, it's a lot of championships. Good Lord. It's ridiculous. Yeah, it's bad. Oh boy! And speaking about bad, it just got worse. Cream's here. What's going on, Cream?
But I'm like bad in the LL Cool J way. It's like I'm bad.
No, you're more like the Michael Jackson. No, you're more like the Michael Jackson bad.
I'm like the Michael Vick bad. I like dog fighting. Are we talking about the new AEW title? Is that what we're talking about right now?
Yeah, we're talking about how Tony just said in 3 sentences that you had a freaking nice talk with Billy Corgan. Just kept on going on and on about it. It's real funny.
No. As bad as AEW is, it's not NWA bad. I can't. Tony, please, Tony. It can't get that bad.
I mean,
no,
it could.
No,
I mean, it could.
No. Oh,
it could.
I wish I never joined.
Cream,
That's awful. That's awful, dude. I can't handle fucking NWA style TNA. This is fuck, bro.
I mean, like, this is below Tony. Like, I don't even like AEW, but you're better than NWA.
Well, I mean, he was trying to be nice. I think he's like, "Hey, Billy, please don't sue me, even though I got your same name with your championship right now. So let's be buddy. You want to work out a conversation and say, hey, want some NWA guys to show up? Here's an idea. Mike Mondo is the current NWA International Champion. Why not have him cut promos on AEW, on NWA, and freaking go to AEW and freaking beat have a match for the champion versus champion? That might cause some buzz, maybe not a lot, but still though.
It might do something.
Yeah, because this belt's supposed to be defended in Ring of Honor, AEW, CMLL, New Japan, the Indies. I guess you can consider the NWA to be an indie at this point. It's not on friggin' TV.
Yeah.
It's on a Roku channel, so I don't know. But talk about someone who has multiple championships but did not give a crap to show his face on national television. Let's talk about Ric Flair from Wednesday.
Woo! That's what Rick. That's what. Mary Jane, come over here. That's what Rick sounds like now.
I wish we had that clip of him saying "wooings."
Mary Jane. I don't like Hulk Hogan. I can't do a Ric Flair. Yours is way better. Yours is actually like halfway decent.
Yeah, that's right. The Nathan boy is here tonight. Yeah. But I don't care to show my face in front of nobody. I'm going to show my face in front of no one on TV.
I want to do it for the house crowd. Yeah.
All right. Who wants to read Cream Tray?
You know it. It's me, Ric Flair. Woo.
We got to get that
Rick Ryder, dude.
We gotta get hit that clip of him stripping down to his underwear, dropping elbows. We gotta get that clip.
That's a good one.
All right.
Yeah. So, anyways, Ric Flair.
Yeah. So, who wants to read this? Cream or Trey?
I can read it if you want.
All right.
Yeah, that works.
Freaky style. Ric Flair was in attendance for AEW Bad. Fucking hell, Bad Blood. Jesus, it was bad, but
it was bad. Yeah.
It was bad.
Let me try this again. Holy shit. Ric Flair was in attendance for AEW Blood and Guts, but did a brief appearance for the live crowd and then left due to him being in a ton of pain due to a recent rotator cuff tear. AEW had to change the show around AEW had to change the show around as Flair was originally booked to do something, which is assumed to be the Steamboat / FTR segment. Dave Meltzer. Fuck that guy.
Fuck Dave Meltzer.
I honestly, if Rick's really injured, hopefully a speedy recovery, because he's been going through a lot of surgeries, like skin, getting melanoma cut off of him and stuff like that, and had a lot more injuries and stuff. So hopefully he'll recover quick, because that rotator cuff surgery, nothing to mess with. But
no,
I honestly feel like this is his way, saying, well, technically I showed up for AEW while I was off camera, so my deal's up. I can go back and get my old deal with WWE. So
probably
that's what I'm thinking. I think he wants to be with his daughter. I mean, first, I think he thought Andrade was going to be there. Or maybe that's one of the reasons why he wants out of there, because Andrade's there. So like, oh, I got to get out of here quick.
Is Andrade there? I guess he is in spirit. We haven't
spirit.
We don't really see much of him, do we?
Well,
No, we haven't seen him
WWE
since
put
his
that cease and desist.
debut.
Yeah,
But he's working at a hog event apparently, or some wrestling event.
Oh yeah.
No, he's not working for nobody. WWE put a ban on it from everywhere. He can't work anywhere for a year.
That's just a suggestion, bro. I think he should try to go for it. Just no balls, bro.
Yeah, I know he's on vacation, so maybe he's trying to make his family rich in Mexico. I don't know, but we'll see what happens.
That is the best option. Mexican rich family. I like that.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully Rick's all right. Andrade is like a hooker, just like being passed. Fucking hell, dude. Yeah, he's like the Sean Waltman of this generation. Not in the sense of the actually, maybe, yeah.
Charlotte's exes should start their own wrestling company.
Fuck, dude, maybe that could work. It would suck, but it could work. Could be like the new NWA, and I like the NWA because it's awful and it makes me hate myself just a little bit more after I watch it than I did before.
Well, somewhat more. Excuse me, I got a freaking frog on my. Sorry,
Lord, you got more than a frog. You probably got a fucking French penis in there because you're gay.
Anyway, you know what's funny? She mentioned gays. What's about Tegan Knox and her girlfriend no show in Collision?
Oh wow, what a transition! Holy shite!
No pun intended.
Oh man, you want me to read this one as well, and then we get into this because this is the stupidest fucking news story of the week, I think. All right.
Yeah.
Nixon Newell and Miranda Elise were scheduled to put over Tay Mello and Anna Jay on AEW Collision, but balked at the booking because they had already lost in their official debut last week. The duo left the taping about an hour before bell time and were replaced by Hyan and Maya World. Tegan Knox is like retiring, right?
Yeah.
Retiring in 10 months. Yeah.
In 10 months. Why the fuck are you worried about losing, bitch? You already lost. You're gonna be fucking retired. Like I don't know what to tell you, man. You lost.
You're probably gonna get blacklisted now.
Yeah. It's gonna piss people off.
Well, it's funny you should say that because here's her response to that. Right there. That's the response she had.
Nixon Newell noted on her Twitch stream, oh, that's a good sign, that she will only be in professional wrestling for one more year. I told you guys at the beginning of the year, this is my last 2 years in wrestling. We are already a year gone, so I want to have fun this year. I don't know why I did that voice, but to be honest, it fits.
It fits.
Good God.
Bitch, who are you? You're not Coke Michaels, or you could get away with shit because you actually were arguably the best in the world at that time, right?
You're not anywhere close to that. This would be like if Sparky Plug was saying, "I ain't losing, bud."
Yo,
Aldo Montoya is busy upset, being like, that doesn't work for me, brother."
You know, my favorite story of Bob Holly is when he pitched himself to be champion back in the day, and he's like, "I got an idea. Give me the belt, and I beat everybody." And everyone's like, "Okay, well, but how you gonna lose?" He's like, "I don't know. I'll just beat everybody."
That's the best part. You don't have to worry about me losing because I ain't gonna lose.
Ah, you like me now?
Like, you know what? And then if he had a pitch at the Tony would have been like just jerking. He's like, yes. This is genius. Oh, what if we put the title in a briefcase? Oh.
Well, here's her girlfriend. Her girlfriend made a post too. So there's.
Oh, of course. Of course.
Yeah,
yeah great. All right. Time to read this. Miranda Lee's on her Instagram stories. The moment you start standing up for yourself, everything shifts. Suddenly you're the problem. Not because you've changed, but because you're no longer letting them take advantage of you. They'll paint you as the villain, but that's okay, because you're finally choosing yourself. This is where your freedom begins. She hasn't been emancipated.
What freedom, bitch? You're not gonna get booked now. What do you mean?
She hasn't been emancipated.
Free at last, free at last. Thank God.
I know one
40 acres and a mule from Tony Khan coming in.
I know one thing. It looks like she's never been penetrated, so there's that too. So, but
freedom.
But I don't know about this whole thing. Like we talked about this like last night when we were getting the show ready to go. I don't understand from Tegan Knox's point of view. She was complaining at the beginning of the year, "Oh, I can't get booked since I got fired from WWE or let go. I can't get booked." Blah 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 blah. She gets a TV match on Collision. I mean, granted, not a lot of people watch that show, so it really wouldn't have hurt her for to lose anyways. They're lucky if they crack 200,000 viewers a week, if they're lucky, right?
Yeah.
So it's like no one's actually going to know that she actually did a job on the freaking program. Plus, I don't know if she knows it or not, but this is a work, and you get paid to do your job.
And also, what does it benefit you to win at this point? You're going to retire.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Does one win on Collision really make a fucking difference?
I mean,
you know what does make a difference? When you don't do your job, you storm out and leave. Like, oh, I don't know, maybe that pisses people off. And I'm sorry, if I was Tony, I would have said, "Yeah, go fuck yourself. Bye, pack your shit.
Bitch.
Get the fuck out of here.
And
Go to Billy Corgan's NWA or fucking the Indies, because I don't fucking want you here, bitch."
And let's be real, the weirdos defending her. We're not necessarily an anti-AEW channel, but you know our stance on AEW.
Yeah, no, we don't like AEW, but they're not in the wrong.
No, they're not. You can't just be like, "No, I'm not going to do a job." And I mentioned this yesterday. Spike Dudley, he was just booked to lose sometimes in like 2 minutes.
Yeah,
and he
that
made use of
happens.
those 2 minutes.
Yeah, that happens. And guess what? You know why they're using you for that job? Because they know that you're going to be retired in a year.
Yep.
They're not worried about damaging your career because your career is ending. Doesn't matter. And I'm sorry, you may be all upset about it, but look, you're the one ending your career, right? And for whatever reason, right? But you have to understand that that's the reality. There's going to be people who are here after you. Tay Mello is not retiring in a year outside of any crazy circumstance, right?
Yeah.
So obviously, anyone with half a fucking brain would say, well, then we should have that person win over you so it helps her going forward, gaining momentum so we can do more with her. Because we won't be able to do anything with you afterwards. It's like with Cena losing a lot this year. And I saw some people complaining about that too. Well, it makes sense. Cena's gone. He's bye-bye. They are using him to help out everyone else. He seems to understand that. He seems to be fine with that. And there's this is the only time we're ever going to compare fucking Tegan Knox to John Cena, in the sense of they both will be retired within a year. And one is doing the right way of doing things, which is trying to help out everyone around them. And the other person is a selfish asshole. So,
and even worse, is a nobody with hamburgers.
Yeah, no one gives a fuck about Tegan Knox. I'm probably the person who's watched the most amount of her matches out of the three of us. And I'm still like, I don't know, bro.
No. I watched her in the Cruiserweight. I watched her in the Mae Young Classic in the freaking NXT days. Yeah, I watched her, so I count.
Yeah, okay. So either way, though, right?
Her and Dakota Kai, I thought they were going to be a really good tag team because I thought when they introduced the tag titles, I'm like, okay, cool, this is going to be a good thing for them because, like, you know, when the women's tag title was supposed to be defending all three brands, it was hardly defended on NXT, but when they did, I'm like, okay, this might be a good tag team for a little while.
Well, and then it was just injury after injury after injury. Like it just that sucks, and I feel bad about that because like there's not much you can do.
No.
But
it ain't ballet.
You know, yeah, and again, that doesn't mean just because I feel bad that you got injured a lot means you get to be a dickhead. That's not how that works. So honestly, good for them getting. I mean, they walked out, so it really gave AEW no choice but to replace them. But
and honestly, probably too, this has not helped their bookings on the indies. Like, who wants to like?
Of course not.
Girls?
No, let's be real. These bookers watch that shit.
Yeah. They're gonna watch it and they're gonna see what's going on, and they're just gonna say, "Yeah, fuck that."
Yeah,
we're
like
not
if you're
dealing
promoter,
with you.
Yeah, like if you're a promoter, why would you book them? Because here's the thing: you book them, you give them their money, and then they don't even no show to the event. Don't want to do the job.
Or what if they complain? Yeah, what if they complain that now you're jobbing me out, and then I did the same thing to you?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's bad, but you know what? Speaking about jobbers, let's talk about someone who showed up last night back to SmackDown. Let's talk about Zack Ryder.
Woo, 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 woo. You know it. It's Rick Ryder himself.
Good Lord. Okay.
Oh man.
Who wants to read this? Trey or Cream?
Yeah.
Oh,
Trey, you go ahead. Yeah, I want to hear you read this, bitch.
Zack Ryder. I'm not even calling him Matt Cardona. He's Zack Ryder now. Comments on WWE future after appearing in the Last Time Is Now tournament. 5 years. It's been 5 years since I put on Zack Ryder boots. Every single morning, the first thing I do before I even open my damn eyes.
Pray to God I get contacted back to WWE.
literally, he's like, how can I get here?
Yeah, how can I get? That's literally what it is. How can I get back here?
Bro, hold on a minute. The king of the Indies is waking up every morning being like, God, please don't let me work here. I don't want to
know, right?
The Indies anymore.
No more hot dog and handshakes.
Yeah, for real.
Good God.
Okay, I'm sorry, Trey. Go ahead. Sorry about
It's
that.
all good. I busted my ass for the past 5 years. Deathmatch King, Indie God, all for this. Oh my God! So you basically don't even give a fuck about those anymore, huh?
For this moment, he was just praying to God he could get back to lose dark matches on fucking Raw, dude.
Main event.
For main event.
He just prays for like 2 wins in a year on main event. That's what he's been hoping for.
This might be a one-time shot. I might get the call tomorrow. It doesn't matter because I'm Zack Ryder. I'm always ready, and I guess I could say, "Woo, woo, woo." You know it.
Yeah.
Well,
so we have a follow up to that. So go ahead and give me your guys' thoughts.
Woo, woo, woo,
woo. Sure. I guess I don't give a fuck.
What I'm sorry. Just the whole thing of I'm the indie god for 5 years, and it's like as soon as you get one match against LA Knight where you lose on SmackDown, you're like, I've been fucking begging God to let me come back. I don't want to be out there with those people. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, he just threw his indie shit under the bus
immediately. Like as soon as physically possible. He's like, fuck that shit.
Okay, so
even Cody didn't do that. It was obvious Cody wanted to go eventually, back to WWE.
At least Zack Ryder's banging Chelsea Green. That's a win. Is it?
Woo woo woo.
But this isn't woo woo woo, and I'll give my thoughts after this. This is not a
boo boo boo.
The boom right there.
Matt Cardona hasn't signed to WWE. And for now, the appearance on SmackDown's a one-on. WWE confirmed that there is a merchandise deal, which is why Zack Ryder merchandise.
Oh no,
dog! Oh, get fucked.
You know what's funny? You know what's hilarious too? You know what's hilarious too? Triple H did the pose with him last night.
Yep.
Like the handshake pose. Like
all of that for nothing.
Yeah,
For nothing.
Triple H is like, yeah, you're not coming back, but I'll give this picture for you so you can use this on the indies.
Your
and say,
picture
hey,
pose means nothing to us now, Triple H. You liar! You liar!
Hey guys, I shook hands with Triple H. Woo woo woo!
They're selling my They're selling my t-shirts now for a limited time.
I'm back from the Indies. No, you're not, Zach. You're
back.
kind of
Well, his t-shirts are back from the Indies.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just not the actual person. So there's that.
Shit.
I'm sorry.
Which means he still can't wrestle as Zack Ryder on the Indies.
No.
He's got to wrestle. No. So they're selling Zack Ryder merch, but he's not wrestling as Zack Ryder because he can't.
Well, you know what's hilarious though? Someone said there's a QR code in the back of his shirt. I've not looked into it, but apparently they said if you click on the QR code, it says Matt Cardona, King of the Indies, Zack Ryder's dead. Apparently that's what someone said. I don't know. I didn't click on it, but I'm just like, what the actual...
Apparently not considering what he said.
Triple H, chew away, you indie trash.
What the fuck is happening,
That
bro?
is funny, dude. I'm not gonna lie, that'd be dying. You're not back, actually, Zach.
This is fucking insane.
Oh man.
Okay, so we're gonna talk about we got a couple more stories to cover, so we're gonna move on a little bit. But yeah, Zack Ryder definitely not back.
Woo woo
woo. But this is Cream's territory, so we're gonna let him discuss this because this was news that broke a couple of days ago. Boom.
Yeah. So if we want to click on basically what this is, so for people who don't know, obviously fuck the Leafs straight up. First off, I need everyone on this panel to say fuck the Leafs. Okay.
Fuck the Leafs.
Yeah. Mr. T, could you please say the creed? Fuck the Leafs.
I don't even care about hockey, so I don't give a crap.
I know. Just say fuck the Leafs. Just say it.
Yeah,
just
what
say
Cream said.
Yeah. Okay. So, anyways, what this is a deal with WWE and MLSE, Maple Leaf Sports and Entertainment, which is the organization that is owned by Rogers Communications, which owns the Toronto Maple Leafs, the Blue Jays, or no, they don't. MLSE doesn't own the Blue Jays, but they're owned by the same people. So basically, Blue Jays, Leafs, Raptors, Argos, Toronto FC, and the Marlies, which is the minor league team for the Leafs. Every single sports team in Toronto is owned by MLSE, basically.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is basically meaning we're gonna get probably more shows in Toronto.
Okay.
Yeah,
maybe even some more pay-per-views. And also, like, they're gonna make like fucking, I don't know, Scotty Barnes and Addison Barger sit at ringside on a Raw or some shit, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But that's about it. Also, they're gonna force Drew McIntyre to show up to Leafs games, which is a fate worse than death. To be honest, that's fucking cursed. That's rough.
Also, we have this on the docket too. Give me 1 second. Let me find it.
It's a picture of Mr. T spreading them cheeks. Not good.
Right here. Boom. It's official.
Ooh.
The elimination chamber will take place at the what's the
United
arena?
Center in Chicago, baby.
Yeah.
You know what this means? Look in my eyes. What do you see?
Yeah, I think Punk's defending the world title in the chamber. I think we're finally going to get a chamber match for the championship for the first time in a long while.
Yeah.
I don't think he's losing the title. I already said it earlier, Kareem. I think it's going to be Roman and Punk at Mania. Since we were talking about the Utopia 2 thing.
Yeah, maybe.
I do find this funny, though, because this is the same arena that Punk returned to wrestling in a few years back for AEW. Now he comes strolling
and WWE.
Yeah, now he's come back strolling in as the champion for WWE back at the United Center. I thought that was kind of funny, which people don't know. During and around this time, they're gonna have monster truck stuff at the Allstate Arena or the Rosemont Horizon. So this is why they're doing this.
They're gonna have Gravedigger jump the elimination chamber. Let's fucking go.
Let's go. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought this was pretty interesting to like click on. I'm like, okay, that's pretty cool. I mean, that is the house that Jordan built, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is true. That is cool. And that is just a month after the Saudi Rumble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Which, so we're gearing up to Mania. So they basically have everything lined out, right? When's Mania? Early April?
April
18th and 19th again.
Mid. Oh, fuck. That's
I
like
don't
Easter.
Like that. It needs to be back to April, like the first week of April. It really.
It was on fucking Easter this year, and
dude.
That fucking annoyed me.
WrestleMania was on 420. I don't like that.
And but there was it was on 420, but there was no references. Like there was no Snoop Dogg. There was
no.
You could have at least referenced that it was Hitler's birthday.
Or you could have referenced Columbine. Yeah. You could have referenced it was Columbine too.
And Easter. We had a wild 420 this year. 420, Hitler's birthday, Easter, Columbine, WrestleMania.
Yeah.
But I have a feeling that this guy had something to do with it, but the whole moving WrestleMania to the 20th. So let's see. Boom. This.
Regarding Mark Shapiro's recent comments on moving past Vince McMahon era PLEs, a WWE higher up says that they believe those comments were primarily directed towards monthly PLEs as opposed to major tentpole shows. They don't expect those events to go anywhere. That's kind of what I figured. I figured it would be like, we're not going to do Backlash. We're going to do like Ass Smash or something. I don't know what the fuck.
Fastlane, Fatal 4-Way, Breaking Points.
Yeah. They're not going to basically do the B shows. Yeah. They're going to come up with their own B shows, which I know WrestlePalooza isn't their own idea, but it's the first time WWE's used that.
Right.
That's what I'm thinking is going to happen. You're going to move away from all those, and really the only ones that are going to stay are ones with like gimmicks, like
Money in the Bank,
and Elimination Chamber, probably Bad Blood.
Well, like we can trace it, like when he made that stupid comments, we're going to do away with all of Vince's pay-per-views. Like, okay, well if that's the case, then why don't you guys get rid of WrestleMania then? Your biggest PLE of the year. Why don't you get rid of that?
Why don't you bring December to Dismember back?
Yes, actually, yes. Cancel Saturday night's main event. John Cena main events December to Dismember.
Okay.
Think about it. You know you want that.
I think
you could have Rob Van Dam show up.
Yeah.
You could do that threesome angle he did on TNA years ago that got them banned on Twitch.
I remember that.
You could do that, and then John Cena walks in. Think about it, Mr. T, okay? Like, you don't have to say yes or no right now. Just I want you to have that thought in your head for weeks.
So it's in the thumbnail, for God's sake. So we haven't talked about it, so we've been waiting for Cream to get here. Mike Santana dropped the Impact World Championship at the live TV tapings at Full Sail on Thursday to Frankie Kazarian. Now, last night was turning point for you. Okay, so here's a theory from Mike Johnson. Let's hear what Mike's got to say, and then we'll give our opinions about it.
Yep.
Trey, you want to read for the chat?
Yes. There has been an assumption from some that last night's angle with Mike Santana losing the TNA World Title was to facilitate him leaving for NXT, but no one on the WWE side has confirmed that was the case.
Okay.
So
I wonder why.
Yeah.
TNA, I was the one hyping you up all year, and then you do this shit.
Yeah, which is true. Trey was very high on Impact this year. Very, very high.
And weed.
Lead in TNA. I was very much hyping them up all year. You know, they were improving. Like, if you go back to like February through like even a little bit of the summer, they were fine. And then even Bound for Glory was getting good. And then they don't shoot anything for a month. And then they bring him back on his first taping and he loses the title.
Yeah, right here. This is what we're going to show because this is how long he was champion for right here. I don't know if anyone can see that or not. Let me know.
Yep. Santana's TNA World title run. Wins the title. Prox 3 months too late. I would agree with that. TNA doesn't tape any show for 4 weeks. Defends on the first taping against Kazarian. Loses to Kazarian. Yeah. One appearance on TV as champion. Technically, too, because they aired the main event as an episode of TNA, like Impact, during that time where they weren't taping anything new. It's a bold strategy, Cotton. I'm not gonna say it's like
TNA is back, boys.
I'm not. I want to see where it goes, but my gut is telling me that's a bad fucking idea. It could work. It could work if you're trying to get a Kazarian Mike Santana feud going, and then now he's gonna try to win it back after he spent all that time.
Maybe he wins it back at what, Genesis? That's 2 months.
That's what I was thinking. But is that really what's gonna happen, or did they just decide no, we're not? Even though he is the guy, like he's the guy in the company right now, because you don't have Joe Henry anymore.
No. And that's why I thought at first, is he going to WWE? Because they already, what I thought, they brought Zack Ryder in and Joe Hendry. I was like, oh, okay, maybe Mike's leaving, which I'm like, okay, I guess he's going to NXT. It's kind of quick, but I don't think that's the case now. So, and I'm happy Kazarian's a champion. I'll say that. I'll get that up. I'm happy Kazarian's champion. I've been saying all year we shouldn't want it.
Yeah, I got an article for that too, but my thing is this: they tried making this an angle last night because he didn't show for the TV tapings last night. Well, he showed up, but he rolled up for the main event in a car full of mail, came in and made a save for what's his name, Steve Macklin, I believe.
Macklin, yeah.
So he came and made the save for him because he was scheduled for a tag match, and he came out and cut a promo, blah blah. He's like, "Yeah, I was mad that I lost the title, so I got to think in my car. I'm fighting for you guys. I'm not fighting for myself." So blah blah. So I guess they're going to turn this into an angle because the NXT guys got involved too.
Job Squad, NXT Job Squad. That's literally what it was. I'm not kidding you. Lexis King.
Yeah.
The 2 black guys that were with Wesley. Starks, right?
Yeah.
Or what is the guy who was in the fucking Italian group?
Oh, the one that's marrying Santino's daughter, Stax.
Yeah.
That's his name.
Stax. Yeah.
Okay. Sorry. I thought we were talking about the FBI from way back. I'm like, what the fuck?
No, Tony D'Angelo.
Stax, whatever his name is.
Yeah, Stax. He was there. The guy from was the QCC group, whatever the fuck.
Basically, it's people that we don't really care about. So
Bunch of jobbers.
I care about Brian Pillman Jr., but that's all I
care
about.
Robert Stone was there leading the charge. And I guess they protected Mike. He didn't go out like a bitch, right? He got jumped, and that's how he lost the title.
Yeah, but he won. But I mean, he did lose in a roll up. So it's like, what's better? Would you want to lose in a roll up, or would you rather have?
The guys should have just the guys who jumped him should have did a finish, like a finisher, and then just in the Kazarian.
And then he could have Kazarian could have came in and rolled in and got the win. Just because you remember him and Ziggler are both call your shot champions. But speaking about Kazarian, I don't have a problem with this, but I mean, it's been a long time for Kazarian to actually be the TNA champion. So here's Kazarian's quote right here from Busted Open Radio. Trey or Cream, whoever is available, who wants to read this bad boy?
I'll do it. Talking about putting in your reps. Oh, I've earned
it, man.
The TNA World.
Hold on, Trey. I want to try to read this one here.
All right, you do it. You got this. You do it. Cream.
I've earned it. The TNA World Championship. I have more than earned it. talking about putting in your reps and putting in your time specifically for this company. I earned this title back in 2007, and I earned this title back in 2010. I earned this title on the road for TNA, busting my ass, doing everything they asked me. Never bitching, never complaining, being passed over, being looked over, falling on souls for the talents. That's where I earned this title. Last night was just the icing on the cake. This title was earned in the trenches years ago.
Forever. Forever.
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy. I'm happy for him. I just,
yeah,
won the title. I wanted it to happen, but the way it happened.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with being the champion. That's not my problem. It's just the way how they got there. It's like, what the frick are y'all doing? But again, I'm happy that Kazarian's the champion. I was a big fan of Kaz, of the KAZ back in the day when he was when he was doing his thing in TNA back in the day. I mean, I was watching TNA, like I said, I was watching TNA from pretty much the get-go when they got on Spike TV, and I watched Kazarian. I remember when he was in freaking Raven's Flock there for a minute, which was god awful, but
and Immortal. I remember Immortal. Immortal. Fortune.
Fortune wasn't bad. I kind of like the concept of all the original guys, but it's just like, he did, like, he should have been world champion a long time ago. So it's pretty it's pretty crazy. It's taken them this long to finally put the belt on the guy. Because like in 2007, he was really hot in TNA. I mean, because he was the guy that freaking replaced Kurt Angle when Kurt Angle got hurt.
Hell, or even 2012. I'm surprised he didn't win it in 2012 when he was with Christopher Daniels when they were like heels against AJ.
Yeah, and like I said, go back to like he replaced Kurt Angle. Like if you think about that, he replaced Kurt Angle in a triple threat to go on a match against Samoa Joe, who was the champion, against Scott Steiner in the main event. That's pretty freaking big, man.
Yeah,
that's sacrifice.
Yeah.
Because Frankie Kazarian knows he can't beat me.
Yeah. But
he's fat. He's fat.
He's fat.
Like I said, I don't have a problem in being the champion, just the way the TNA went
ducks.
I just hope the guy I just hope the guy that they don't do like the whole he hired the NXT guys to help him out. It's just like
no, they jumped him unless they're gonna make that was
my point. My point I was trying to make earlier. If they attacked them, what was the sense of doing the stupid invasion or the freaking
showdown, whatever the fuck?
What was the sense of doing that if he's just going there to align himself with the NXT
right before Survivor Series, and then we get a group like what? We gotta get this nigga. It's just like we could have did this all the way into Survivor Series if we're just gonna do it again.
Yeah, I don't know, but
where's the payoff gonna be now? Royal Rumble? I don't before
at WrestleMania, it's gonna be 5 guys from NXT versus some Steve Macklin in the main event of WrestleMania. Yeah,
TNA's gonna hire Tegan Knox and her girlfriend, and they're gonna.
Oh no!
LOL TNA.
TNA
never stop rolling. Never stop.
I guess they never stopped.
They never do.
But someone who was talking about TNA recently, and he got some heat for it, is our old friend, old Christopher Irvin Dombrowski, Lewoski, Chris Jericho. Yeah. Chris Jericho. He made a comment about TNA.
Why the fuck is Chris Jericho talking about TNA, bro? What the fuck?
You know what?
It's so funny. He says this right here, and then what happened at TNA happened.
Yeah, like I have my own theories, but we'll read what everyone's got to say about it, and then we'll jump on it. Here it is. Boom. Right there. Who wants Trey, you go ahead and read this one. Let's see what you think about this one.
Chris Jericho says TNA looked like the second biggest company in the world at Bound for Glory. The crowd looked huge. It looked huge. It was a WWE level crowd. The place was packed. I was watching this and not saying anything out of school here, but comparing it to watching Dynamite when they're at the ECW arena. which looked like a Tony Condello taping. Jesus. Okay. Sorry, it did. TNA looked like the second biggest company in the world, and that was amazing. And the presentation was amazing. See you at Rumble, buddy. See you at the Rumble.
Yep. Definitely, he's coming back. And here's what had me cracking up. Let me share my screen again, because this came from our old friend, old Dave. Good old Dave Meltzer. This is what his response to Chris.
Hey, I heard the Drew McIntyre movie's good. They filmed, huh?
Yeah, that he
really
filmed and totally didn't come back last night.
Dave Meltzer told me he filmed it. Yeah.
Yeah, he told me he was filming. Yeah.
Spoiler alert, guys. The movie's called Minuteman. That's because that's how long the movie took. It took a minute.
It's a biopic of the band Minutemen. Drew McIntyre plays D Boone.
Well, I mean, Dave could probably play a mentally challenged person in the movie, so he could. You know what? He's the.
I don't know if there was any, but we could just
put
one in.
Yeah, Rain Man. He could have been an even more worse version of Rain Man. Just could be a complete, utter, mentally deficient human being. But yeah, but anyways, who wants to read this part of what Dave said about Jericho?
I will happily read.
All right, yeah. Let's see what good old Davey has to say.
Dave Meltzer says Chris Jericho's comments on TNA Bound for Glory felt like it was giving him a notice to AEW. Bound for Glory, Brian, looked good on TV, but Arena Mexico 3 times. So what the fuck?
What? Dave, what are you talking about? Fuck off, Dave.
He always brings up Arena Mexico.
Arena Mexico.
Fuck off.
Wow.
10 stars, boys.
Oh, good God. Anyways, Bound for Glory looked good, Brian, on TV, but Arena Mexico 3 times a week looks like better than that, louder than that. AAA, Triple Mania, the Juan de la Beria shows, they're hotter. New Japan, Tokyo Dome. He's just saying buzzwords. What the fuck?
He's just saying a bunch of words, dude.
AAA, Triple Mania, Tokyo Dome, Arena Mexico. Brian, dude, help me. Come on. AEW, every pay-per-view looks as hot as that. At best, they looked like the number 5 promotion in the world for Bound for Glory. Did it look better than AEW when they were at the 2300 arena? That's true. Really, Dave? I'm surprised he even admitted that. Chris is a smart guy, and I'm sure he's got a game plan. I'm not sure I know fully what it is. Well, you don't even fully know.
You don't know what it is,
anything.
Dave.
Honestly, yeah, of course you don't know what his fucking plan is, you fucking halfwit. But it's got a lot of people talking. It was interesting. When I first heard it, I felt like he was giving a notice to AEW, but I don't know if that's the case because I don't know what he's thinking right now. Brian,
Dave,
Brian, hold me, Brian. TNA outperformed AEW 1 week. Hold me, Brian.
Fucking
caress me gently, Brian. I'm cold, Brian. Quick,
Dave.
Come on my greasy couch here, Brian. Come sit with me, hold me, and caress me, Brian. Tell me, whisper sweet nothingness about AEW in my ears. Whisper about Arena Mexico in my ears, Brian.
Brian, if Tony leaves me now, he'll take the biggest part of me.
Ooh, Brian, please don't go. Oh God, kill me now.
That goblin fuck, man. He's all Arena Mexico. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Like, here's what I
think. Mongoloid, bro.
I think this is what Chris is doing. Chris has not been seen since what? March, April, maybe February of this year, right? He's been gone for
he's been a while. Yeah,
it was like April or May.
Yeah, it was like
majority of the year,
a long time. So, and you remember when Tony kept on saying, "Well, I hope to have Chris back. I want him back. I just don't know when." It's like, well, you're the owner. You can bring him back anytime you freaking want.
You said the same thing about Britt Baker. Remember?
Yeah, like that's what Tony does. So maybe Chris is like, you know what? I'm tired of being like, here I am. getting good shape because I have a photo here. He took the picture himself, so there's that. He looks like he's gearing up to make
Brian,
Rumble
Brian, take
return.
that picture away. I'm getting too horny, Brian.
So here's my thing. Either two things. One, he's trolling everybody, which honestly, I don't think he's out of school what he said about that. Because, I mean, we all said it too. TNA looked like it was a big show, even though it wasn't. It was like only like what was like, yeah. So, I mean, it was a big show.
It was a modest show.
Right. But, I mean, it was helped by WWE's production. So I think people should know that too. WWE's been helping out with the production. They used the freaking stage that WWE gave them, that they used the stage they used for Survivor Series when Punk came back in 2022, right? Yeah, 2023, whatever it was. Like, yeah, so they used that set. So WWE helped them out with that. They helped out with the production a little bit because it was supposed to be their big show. But again, I don't think Chris is wrong. And honestly, I didn't really hate how AEW shot in the 2300 arena. I don't think it was like really, really great. But I mean, for AEW standards, it was done okay. Like, it was done well. Like, it wasn't like Daly's Place or anything like that. But but it did look like an independent show with a TV deal. So I don't think Jericho's out of line for that. And besides, if Tony gets offended by that, then that should really show people, yeah, Tony ain't got no thick skin. He's a dummy.
Yeah.
But we'll see what happens in January, because if you believe the rumors, his deal's up next month. Jericho's deal's done in AEW next month in December. So if it's true, he might be making an appearance at Saudi Arabia, even though there was reported that they may not have no surprise at Saudi Arabia, because I don't know how you're going to keep that a secret that Jericho's not going to Saudi Arabia. Because I mean,
yeah, everyone's going to be able to tell when he gets through the airport.
Yeah, like Jericho,
unless you team up with the Saudi government, to hide
him.
Get them,
yeah.
Like, basically, do you hire the Saudis to kidnap Chris Jericho?
Okay, so I might get in trouble for this, but if I do, I get in trouble for it. We know what they could do, right? And I know, be like, wow, that's like really stretching it. But here's the thing. What's the thing that they make the women dress up in? That whole like head to toe garb, right?
Yeah.
What if, I'm just saying they could do this. What if they put
Jericho shows up in the airport in a burqa?
Yes, he wears the same thing the women wear.
Let's go, baby! It's me, Chris Jericho. I'm in a burqa.
I want to see that.
Mohammed in my mind.
So he wears all that stuff. He hides all of his tattoos. He wears gloves, or maybe like he gets like, I don't know, makeup behind the big F on his freaking hand, something like that. Maybe that's what they do, but to get him in there to surprise everybody. But still, we'll see what happens though. But if he does wear the burqa, that's going to be hilarious to me.
I become and Mohammed in my mind.
Mohammed in my mind.
Mohammed in my mind. Peace be upon him.
But I wish someone would have a muzzle on him. That's Ryback. This is our last story for the day. We got a lot of stuff to cover.
Woo! It's Ryback.
We got 3 videos to cover. So Ryback made this
Zach Ryback.
So Ryback, right? He made this weird freaking tweet, and it's a video that he does on his YouTube channel, which is hilarious, or TikTok or whatever.
I haven't seen any of the Ryback stuff, by the way, so I have no fucking clue what we're about to see.
Stream's going into this blind.
Yeah.
This might be bad.
This is okay. So here's what it says. Why did John Cena bury Alex Riley? A thread of theories, crazy theories first. Ryback is and Alex Riley for a romantic relationship.
What? Yeah.
Fucking what? What?
Well, yeah.
Oh no.
So when Ryback is not when he's not barking like a dog for women on TikTok, this is what he's doing on his YouTube channel. Ryback
this is the greatest YouTube channel of all time. John Cena's gay with
He's like making a gay Harvey Weinstein, dude. Gay Harvey
Yeah, you know what?
Weinstein. brother.
Actually, get Craig and Ryback. Get Ryback at the Content House next year for another freaking streamathon. Let's make that happen. That should be good.
Oh, fuck.
Peace.
Feed me cum.
Okay, let's play this because, like I said, we got 2 more videos to cover. It's this is something.
This is the abuse of power from Cena, like, hey, you got to come drink on my bus with that. And the drinking was, I do believe the drinking was going on, but there was more than drinking that either happened or was asked to happen, and Alex declined. And then they fucking, and if that story comes out, that alone will fucking destroy John, and it will fucking, because people are going to see the real John Cena. What anyone wants to do with their life, with 2 adults, 2 men, women, whatever.
Hey, want to drink on my bus?
Care about that.
No,
what I care
okay.
about is what I witnessed afterwards with the abuse of power. And I know enough information I'm not going to say, but there's been people that have said, I've seen type in the comments what they think that it is. And I would say there's probably a very fucking good chance that that's exactly what it was.
What?
John Cena's the Harvey Weinstein of wrestling.
So, okay.
No, we have that. It's Vince McMahon. If Vince
Well, no, I
McMahon
guess it's
said-
Cena now. I guess it's Cena now.
apparently, according to Ryback, but he has brain damage. So
yeah, this is wild.
Yeah, if CTE was a person,
Yup. Yes.
Yeah, and then Stone Cold will tell me that Ryback doesn't exist. He can't hurt you.
Yeah, this is like, here's the thing. Even John didn't start drinking until he started hanging out with Ric Flair, right? I think that's what, look, I don't drink, but I'm pretty sure that's how guys test how you are. Oh, you want to come drink on my bus and see if you're a chill dude? Or something like that. It's a test. Like, are you like a freaking a-hole? Like, are you not going to come drink?
Yeah, you can kind of tell how somebody acts when they're drinking.
Drunk.
If you're not going to like them drunk, you're probably not going to like them sober.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
or I don't know. Maybe he was just trying to be nice to him.
Yeah,
maybe he's like, hey, you want to chill out?
Holy shit! Maybe he's just trying to be a good, like a nice guy and offer him
good guy, John.
Beer. Yeah, not every like that doesn't mean he was gonna try to fuck him in the ass, dude. Like, there's a lot of people I've had beers with, and I've not fucked any of them in the ass.
Yeah, he's making John Cena Diddy, guys.
I'm really concerned about what Ryback does when he drinks because I have a feeling he takes it up the bum a lot. But he comes deep, you know.
Yes, he's been wrestling's low-cal streamers for multiple years now, ever since he's been fired from WWE. He told her when he was being watched by the FBI because of WWE. That's just
like, who the fuck are you, Ryback, to the FBI?
Why would the FBI give a fuck about Ryback? The only reason they would watch is they would be praying that you would get laid off from WWE.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, Ryback. I mean, you know what? I actually respect Ryback because he went bald.
Yeah, at least he didn't take people's money for a Game Awards show and not actually put into the freaking show, invest in it. But hey, at least
Dave & Buster's, baby.
At least he got his Turkish hair, like, his hairline back. So there's
Turkish hair plugs. Yeah. He got veneers and hair plugs and done in Turkey. He looks all fucked up now.
So well, I mean, he looks like a human thumb. I've said that for years now.
Oh, Santino's also gay.
Alex Riley would think that. And
sorry,
that's Cena political.
So, by the way, this is RF video. This is God, Stein. What's his name? He's the dude that got caught, allegedly caught with a minor. He's the one.
Oh,
yeah. Rob Feinstein, is that his name? Yeah, Rob Feinstein. This is him. Which was funny because he was an investor for Ring of Honor at one point back in the day.
Ooh.
So, yeah.
As in sex Ring of Honor. As in he's a pervert. We shouldn't allow him.
And people actually take pictures with the guy. But still, we have this clip from his wonderful RF video. So let's see what Santino's going to say.
Cena politically cut the legs out of Alex Riley. Any insight to that at all? Or?
Alex Riley would think that. And, it's every man for himself. It's an unspoken understanding. But to sabotage someone's career, that's a different thing.
Hold on, time out for me even for a second. You mean to tell me he's being a fake Italian? Where's the accent at, you bastard?
Yeah.
He's from fucking like Woodbridge. There's like he's just
You totally just killed my joke, bro. I was going with the Kofi Kingston thing. What happened to your Jamaican accent? Yeah,
I
know
hate
what?
your jokes and your.
You know what? Get out of my stream. Yeah, I pay for this. I pay for this. I will not be disrespected. All right. Yeah, I will not be disrespected on my own stream. I pay for this. All right.
Is that what you say to the hookers when you try to fucking have them lick your asshole? And they say no. You don't have enough change for that.
Well, I mean, the penny just got retired, so no, I can't. It's not gonna work no more.
Fuck, you're gonna have to pay a nickel to get your ass licked now. Inflation's a bitch.
But let's get back to this.
I don't know if he did that.
What was the beef between the two? I've heard a lot of different stories. I've heard weird stories, and I've heard other stories.
I don't know. I think there was times where I guess Cena wanted Riley to embrace the locker room mentality and come have some drinks.
Okay.
You know, if you don't want to.
What?
Well, he was saying Cena wanted Alex Riley to embrace the locker room. I was starting to go,
praise the locker room, huh?
Ryback might be right here. And then he said mentality. I'm like, oh, whew.
All right.
John Diddy Cena.
It's not that you're disrespecting the locker room, the way the system's in place, because there is a hierarchy. There is, seniority, and you have to pay your dues. And I don't know what happened, but at the same time, Alex wasn't wrestling perfect matches. His psychology was a little off sometimes. He looked great, hard worker, but once you get the boo-boo face backstage, it's seen. You can't hide that. So whatever happened, he got his ass chewed out. Sometimes he made a bad match and maybe he got yelled at, and then it snowballed. I don't know what happened there. I thought I definitely think WWE missed the boat with him. I think he could have been a big star for sure. And why he didn't, I'll never know.
I don't know about that one.
I don't know.
Penis. That's why, Santino.
Nah, he didn't have it. He didn't have it though. He had a cool fade, and that was it.
You know what? It could have been all right, but
any insight?
I mean, if I remember right, I could be wrong. I think Alex Riley was on NXT back in the day when it was the stupid game show.
He was.
Yeah.
I remember he came back to WWE, didn't he?
Yeah, for like a short period.
Yeah.
For like a
he went to NXT
just a couple of years ago.
Yeah, NXT.
Yeah, Triple H put him in NXT. He was because he was wrestling guys like Kevin Owens on there for a little bit.
Yep.
On NXT at one point, but he was. Well, if you remember right, he was a excuse me. He was a commentator for NXT for a while, and then he had a match with they started migrate him back to NXT because if you remember right, that time period they had Zack Ryder out of all people teaming up with Mojo Rawley as the Hype Bros. I don't know if anyone remembers that.
I remember that. Yeah, the Hype Bros. Yeah.
But apparently this happened on Booker T's show a while ago, so I don't know what he says. This is 3 minutes and 30 seconds long. I have no idea what he's going to say, so maybe he'll actually get some insight why he got fired, or maybe he got buried by John. I don't know. But let's play it and see what he's got to say.
There was a situation where he stood on his belief system of what he believed it took to be a main event wrestler in the WWE, and I stood on mine. And that's as far as I'm going to take it. He's not here to defend himself. I would never do that to another man in that business. I've spoken my piece on Instagram the best I could, but I believe that certain somebody deserves the right to defend himself for what he believed it took to make it in that business, in sports entertainment, a business that I love, that I gave my life to equally, and we both had different belief systems. That's the best way I can articulate it. I would be a fool to say that people don't understand who I'm speaking of at this point, but I want to leave it at that. I'm Vince McMahon loyal. I know he was a fan of mine. I know he believed I was massively talented. I have heard that from people. I believe I'm massively talented. I believe I'm still massively talented. And I was bringing a lot to that business.
John Cena
Now,
was trying to groom
this
him
person and I,
into the Vince
I will
McMahon
say
Diddy Club.
this, we just really didn't like each other. And I mean,
I understand
really
that.
didn't like each other. And I don't think that's even a secret anymore. You know, I tried to do the best I could to.
Well, not really. When you go on Instagram telling when me and John Cena had problems, I guess not. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, I mean, when you literally go and say, "Hey guys, I don't like this person."
Yeah.
Wow.
He's like,
wow. I guess it's not a secret. I don't like this person. Well, no shit. That'd be like me saying, "All right, guys, I know it's. I guess it's not a secret. I'm not a big fan of side scrollers." Like, that would be fucking retarded.
Yeah. Like, what are we talking about here? And about that, I have no doubt that you will polish his turds. I have no doubt about that. No doubt.
With your tongue, come on, get licking.
All right, let's continue this because we're almost at 2 hours. So let's play this.
Play, and I don't want to even say play, right? Every business is political. I understand that, and I do understand that it was a gift to be a part of that company. Vince McMahon allowed me the space to grow, to use my voice, to create a character, to become larger than life. And I tell people this: I am only.
Hold on, what? Hold on, seriously, right now, what character? You were the freaking
what character?
And you were
Say it to my face. Say it to my face.
You were a guy who had a varsity jacket. That's the only thing you freaking had.
Yeah,
Boy,
you had no real.
I got a screenshot for a new sticker, boys. I'm gonna put that in the Discord.
Okay. Yeah, just like, well, what character? You were the Mrs. Lackey. You were literally carrying his briefcase for him to cash in the freaking belt.
And also, and then his character was his theme song because his theme song was more over than him.
Yeah. Say it to my face. Yeah, that's it.
Say it to my ass. John Cena tried to fuck me in a bus.
and that's another thing too. I'm gonna keep it as privately as possible. We just didn't like each other. Then why are you freaking being?
Then why are you talking about it?
Why are you being on point? Come out with it. Yeah, me and John had a problem because of this X, Y, and Z. You don't even do that. You just freaking
dude. Scott Steiner made it clear why he didn't like Ric Flair. Still does, actually.
Scott Steiner made it clear why he hated Triple H.
Yep. Scott Steiner buried Ric Flair on the show.
Yeah.
Scott Steiner tried to shoot me in a 7-Eleven. I don't know.
I mean, he got
just
into
ran
a fight.
out of steam before
He got into a fight with freaking DDP and told him his wife was ugly, and then like him and DDP fought in real life in WCW. But like,
hey, you know what though? He hates ducks, and I appreciate that.
But you know what he doesn't hate, real quick? He doesn't hate the guitar.
Yeah, I heard I got Bully Ray next week, but I don't believe it. See, I don't even have a match tonight, but I'm still working out because I have nothing else to do. What am I going to do? That's what I do. What am I going to do? Play the guitar?
Yeah, I
still like that clip.
Oh, I know.
Yeah,
Alex Riley. I was an over the top character. Well, I like to know what over the top you were. I didn't know we were talking about Sylvester Stallone's movie, but okay. All right, let's continue this. Good Lord.
Here, because I was given an opportunity by the management of WWE. They had enough confidence in me to put me on live worldwide television. That is a massive compliment. With a microphone in my hand, not only to speak to the United States of America, but to speak to the world, okay, as a living, larger than life character. There reached a point where myself and another person there just didn't like each other. And I mean, we really didn't like each other. I did the best I could with it. And I welcome the opportunity. I believe, you know, I know there's a lot going on in professional wrestling now. There's AEW, there's Reality of Wrestling. Congratulations, by the way. I heard it's doing fantastically, and it's going to continue to do fantastically. And there's WWE. I have said that I am WWE loyal. I am WWE loyal. I appreciate what Vince did. I love him for it. I believe he's always loved me equally. I believe he's always recognized my talent.
Hold on, sorry. You're WWE loyal. Brother, no one would freaking hire you to come there and clean up the freaking toilet in the freaking indie show. What are you talking about?
Or TNA. TNA didn't even hire you.
I am loyal to Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon's not even there, bro. He's not even there at the company. And WWE's not even loyal to you. Let's be real. You were a freaking number. What the freak are you talking about?
Think about it. Vince ain't there, and guess who isn't out? Who else isn't there? Alex Riley.
Alex Riley, yep.
Well,
Alex Riley.
And John even John won't even be there at the beginning of the year. He'll be gone, and he still won't get a freaking call back.
And that's why Alex Riley and John Cena are basically the same human being. By the way, we really have to stop pausing at these times because look at his fucking face, dude. Holy shit. Oh my god, what the fuck is that?
He's looking at his boyfriend like, oh, his cock's out. This is nice.
It matches. Well, the first one I got was it looked like it was in. It wasn't just out, it was in. He's like, woo, like that. Holy shit.
He's like the Hulk Hogan meme. Nice cock, brother, but wrong number.
nice cock, brother. I think you got the wrong number. HH.
All right, let's play this. Let's finish this up.
I believe he was always a big believer in me. But there was something there that I will wait to speak about on WWE programming. I just really believe that's fair to the world, and it's very fair to all parties involved. If that's where I can leave it, I would love to just leave it. Yeah.
What is that?
Okay, Alex.
Yeah. So Triple H. So Paul, I want to shoot on John. Two things. One, why would we talk about?
I want to shoot on John about how he tried to fuck me in the ass and miss bus. What? No, we're not letting you do that on SmackDown. Can I do it on main event? Maybe.
Do it on main event. Not even Saturday night's main event.
That right there.
Just main event.
Right there. That right there. This.
Bruh. That's wild.
I want to speak my piece on WWE TV. All right, buddy. Well, good luck on that because you're not getting called back.
You know when you could have done that when they kept you fucking employed, maybe.
You could have done that for NXT. You probably could have got some buzz for NXT while you were there, but nah. Vince McMahon believed me. Yeah, Vince McMahon believed in you so much he kept John Cena and let you get fired. But yeah, he really believed in you.
Yeah.
What the? Vince also believed in Brad Max till he called the fans pricks. So it's like,
and that sex tape, please.
Yeah, it's just like I don't know. Oh God, I like how he's sucking up the Booker T. I love wrestling. I've not watched it, but I heard Reality of Wrestling's doing great, fantastically. Basically saying, hey, can I get booked?
Can I get a job? Can I get a job here?
Yeah, Booker's like,
I don't like go, but I heard it's good.
Yeah, I heard it's good.
Yeah, I heard it's fine.
Good job.
I don't know, dude. I just don't know. Oh my God. Oh, but Alex Riley, good luck. Hopefully,
good luck.
Buckle is still a virgin. Shout out to that and that wonderful theory that Ryback had. Oh, good Lord. But I think we covered everything today, guys. What you guys anything to promote or anything like that before we get out of here?
I'm gonna review The Running Man. That's about it.
I'm gonna be the running man, as in I'm going to run away from anything Ryback related for the rest of my life.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know how he's still on YouTube. I can't believe how people pay him money. Like, he doesn't even make that much money in super chats. He's like, people buy my supplements. People buy this and that. I'm like, who buys your supplements?
Ooh.
Dude, that's okay. Here is the sign of a lol cow YouTuber. do they sell supplements, or have they ever sold supplements, or do they sell coffee?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The answer is yes to that. They're a lol cow.
I can't wait till we get big enough so we can be locals and sell boner pills to old people, to old guys, especially like who can't like want to read their comic books and can't get a Woody no more. So it's
Can't
like,
get hard to Wonder Woman and Batman, so they gotta get a boner pill and snort that. Yeah.
No, help me grind up these rhino horns to make boner.
No,
pills.
boner pills sponsor everyone. So you're not really a lol cow for the boner pills. It's the like, here's some like supplements for your working out there, bud. Type of shit. This is the Alpha Brain cum seep edition that you eat and then get sick. Your tummy hurts. Yeah.
Tummy hurts.
Makes your tummy feel queasy. Yeah. Anyways, I got nothing to promote, so
probably Gronkin tomorrow. There's one, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
Who knows? Who knows what Gronkin is at this point?
I don't even know. I don't even know what a Gronkin was.
Nah. Apparently it was just someone said it was like dollar store side scrollers. I don't know.
Yeah, and I said to you, if you say that again, I'll hurt you.
Anyways, chat, I got something to promote. So I got a friend of mine who's trying to get his watch hours up and trying to get more subscribers. His name is the Capable Gentleman. That's right. Are you tired of being a smelly little boy? You want to be looking good, looking fresh for the ladies? Well, guess what?
What?
Yeah. But I got a channel for you. You know what? And Steve Austin can help me out to say it.
You get in that goddamn shower, hit the bar of soap, put a little water on it, and rub it all underneath your armpits, around your balls, and your fucking asshole, would you, you smelly prick? Here's a tube of toothpaste. What you do is you pour some of this out on a little toothbrush and you scrub them fucking gimmicks in your mouth. They're called teeth. Get all that yellow shit off of them. Your breath don't smell like a motherfucker. You understand what I'm saying? Deodorant. It's a miracle worker. You put it under your fucking armpits. You get me? You fucking Viking? Last but not least, your trusty hairbrush. This thing does a goddamn wonders if you got some fucking hair. I ain't got no fucking hair.
That's right. Yeah. So anyways, if you want to give him a follow, give him subscribe, get his watch hours up, there's the link in the channel right there. He's got more subscribers than we do, but still. But yeah, why not? But anyways, give that a follow and tell him the boys from Pin Down sent you. So on that note, I think it's time to get out of here. What do you guys think?
Yep.
I think so. Let's fucking wrap her up, boys.
All right, boys. Guys, catch you guys sometime next week, maybe Monday for Raw. I don't know.
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, for Raw.
That's
Sure.
at New York City, so we'll be there.
MSG. It's gonna make me MSP all over Mr. T, baby. Woo.
Yeah.
Woo woo woo.
I might pull a Zack Ryder. I might show up for one night and just not come back at all. So
We'll put out a Mr. T shirt.
Oh.
Yeah, it was a one-off appearance. So we'll take a picture with you and shit.
have a QR code. Someone, you guys next to my tombstone. Peace out.
No.
But on that note, guys, see you guys on Monday. Peace.
My mind's telling me no, but that crack, y'all, that crack keeps telling me yes, gotta go.